Hello, Jeff Cowan here from Jeff Cowan's Pro Talk, bringing you the 20 rules of salesmanship, and today we're ready for rule number 6. So with that, let's jump into rule number 6. Be generous. Be generous with your time, your possessions, and compliments. Be generous with your family and every aspect of your life. Generosity gives you power. The more generous you are to those around you, the more generous those around you will be in return. Now, I must forewarn you, however, being generous is addicting. Being generous to those who are in need of your time, possessions, and compliments becomes addicting when you see the effect it has on those in need of them. There are other forms of generosity too. For example, here at Pro Talk, we have a culture of generosity. Many who work here, including myself, are generous with their time towards the business. For example, the most successful salespeople I've had worked with me over the years share this very trait. They're the first ones online in the morning, many times at 5 a.m. Pacific time, returning calls and emails that have already come in from the Eastern time zones. They, many times in those same days, work until 4 p.m. Pacific time or later, ensuring that their customers and Pro Talk gets what it needs. They're generous with their time. Now, no one asked them to do this, and they're not workaholics either. Many times they've already hit their monthly sales goals by the 15th of the month. But instead of disappearing or slowing down the rest of the month, they are generous in assuring, again, that Pro Talk customers and Pro Talk itself gets what it needs. Now, I like to think that they picked this up from me. There have been many times that I've flown away from my family to an event across the country and even to other countries to present a workshop or attend a meeting. Many of those times on weekends and holidays. And although there have been times I'd rather be at home, I am generous with my time to repay those who were generous with their times towards me and Pro Talk. Now, you will notice that generosity has a reciprocal characteristic. Of course, it's only true generosity when you give it without expecting anything in return. But successful salespeople are generous people, generous with their time, their possessions, and their compliments. So there you have rule number 6 of the 20 rules of salesmanship. My name's Jeff Cowan from Jeff Cowan's Pro Talk, and I'll be back tomorrow with rule number 7.